And should be live. Hello, everyone. Daniel here, back with the stream. My first stream of 2019. And today or 2019, 2021. Should we just start the stream over? Anyways, 2019. I just got taken back for a second there. Wow. Well, that was a live blooper. Anyways. So, first stream 2021. So, might as well start off with a bang. And we're building belated Christmas gift, the Nintendo Entertainment System. It was like this was one of my anticipated sets from 2020. Like it was this and the Haunted House I was really after. So finally got my hands on both of them now. So looking forward to filling this up. And yeah, I did have this scheduled for quite a long time, but then I kind of had a little bit of a family moment before the stream, so that's why I'm a little bit late. So sorry, guys. But yeah, we had some people in the chat earlier waiting for the stream, so sorry about that, guys. But hello, Brian Plays, Boss Squad Productions, and Flatly Pants Reviews. With a new profile too. Nice, nice. And Flatly Pants is here now. Hey. And what time does the stream start? It starts now. And hold on, I forgot my knife. How unprofessional do I look? Here it is. Maybe I should zoom out a little bit here. Laptop, see if you can see a little better. There we go. And it does actually say official Nintendo licensed product, so nice. Oh, but made to sort through these real quick. Man, this box is unbelievably heavy too, by the way. Oh, but it's like it might be a bad idea. Oh, I see. Also, it has a box within the box, kind of like the Haunted House did. So that's interesting that Lego seems to be doing that a little bit more. So probably means likely a bag 1 or 2 are in the box. I may sort this out later. Nine, 17. Floyd Pants Reviews. I thought about buying this set for my dad. That'd be a good pick, especially if he is into Nintendo and Mario. Oh, look at this. It's I'm assuming it's going to be the wire later. Nice, nice. And also, especially if that's a way you could share like Lego connection with a parent, then it's always nice when you can do that. Like I've had a few sets like that with my dad. Like sets that my dad was also into as well as I was. So. Kind of like with the wind turbine. I think wind turbine actually became one of my dad's favorite sets. That and the cargo plane, Legacy cargo plane from a few years back. And let's see, find bag 1 in here, bag 7. Whoa! Look at this instruction manual. And I'm actually going to be curious which one is bigger now, the Haunted House or this. Let's see, I think Haunted House does have 3,000 pieces. How many does this have again? Okay, Haunted House is bigger actually, but still, for some reason this actually feels heavier to me. Which I do actually still have the Haunted House over here, by the way. So. And did have a lot. I still have a lot of fun with the Haunted House, especially that stop motion I did, which unfortunately flopped. But Flood Pants Reviews. Did I buy any 2021 sets? Not yet, but I want to. Like I am hoping to maybe check my local store, see if they have any new ones, as well as I might also pick up some sets in on Legos.com to get that vintage car to go with my diner. So. Likely the set I might get to get the car would be the bonsai tree, because that is one said I've been waiting because it reminds me of the Karate Kid movies, which I watched the first Karate Kid and Cobra Kai, which new season just came out, by the way, so gotta watch that sometime. But yeah, so, and then I do also want to look around for the new Marvel and Star Wars set sometime. So, like, I do want the obviously the Encounter Tatooine, and also even the new X-wing. Like, actually, that new X-wing, like, once it actually hits $40 sale, I'll probably actually snag it. And hello, Von Squad Productions. Sorry to keep you waiting earlier. And look at these stickers. Nice. And let's get started. Oh, wow, it's actually 2 instruction manuals. No wonder it felt so heavy. I guess that'd be good for in case I ever built some of this with a friend then. Let's see, my favorite bag. A few bags here. It might only go as far as 2 or maybe 3 bags latest here. I have not bought any sets from actual store since my 800 haul right before COVID in March. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a crazy haul of yours, but... Oh, nice. Sponsor Productions got first adventure set. It's pretty epic. Nice. Yes, adventure sets are really awesome. One of my favorite LEGO themes of all time, right there. Right. Kind of like a theme that I'm a bit nostalgic for. So. Yeah, funny enough, it's kind of one of those things where like I'm not a '90s kid, but but my older brother was. So in a way, I found his catalogs later and inherited some '90s LEGO sets. So I'm kind of nostalgic for '90s sets without even living in that time. And yeah, there's some cool little stuff on the NES and the design of the set in the front. I always like when instruction manuals do that. It's kind of neat. And another stuff I need to get sometime, especially because since I just finished Mandalorian last week, the Razor Crest. Yeah, believe it or not, I still needed to get the Razor Crest. Although, funny enough, when it first came out, I actually tried ordering it, but I don't know, something went wrong. Like, I actually thought the order was processed, but it never came. It's weird. And then there's a Jungle Riverboat with all the figures for the jungle theme. Oh, nice. Yeah, those sets did look pretty cool. Like, I don't think I have as much as the jungle sets for Avengers, but I remember seeing them in catalogs, and yeah, they did look pretty cool. Like, I do like the boat. And what might be this? Kind of weird to think how we think back in the 90s and 80s, and we'll someday look back on the 2010s and 2000s and 2010s. Yeah, funny. I was actually talking to a friend about that. I think he was saying that supposedly the years for feeling nostalgic for something is 30 years. So does that mean like in 30 years you're going to feel nostalgic for 90s, 2000s? Probably is going to happen. Then again, I'm that one guy that's nostalgic for things from 2017. So is that allowed? Like, I'm nostalgic for things like Spider-Man: Homecoming and Lego Batman movie, and those are from 2017. Also saying with feeling nostalgic for last two Avengers movies, and those just came out only 2-3 years ago. Yeah, scary thought. Avengers: Infinity War would have come out 3 years ago. I think 3 years ago this year. Yeah, so that's a scary thought right there. Again, gold. Okay, good. Yeah, I want to get more of the sets so we can make a stop motion of adventures. Yeah, heck yeah, man! That sounds awesome. And let me know if you do make any stop motions because I always love seeing adventure stop motions. Like I even like back when I was a kid when I was like really die hard into Johnny Thunder. I used to do that a lot. Like I would search up some Johnny Thunder stop motions on in reviews on YouTube, and that's actually how I discovered Brickstar. And yeah, there were a few interesting, some interesting and fun Johnny Thunder stop motions out there. Oh yeah, and of course Fluffy is nostalgic for the Transformers movies. Yep. Now, are those more of guilty pleasures, or do you actually genuinely like those as movies? Because there's always, those movies that we're nostalgic for, but they're also the same kind of guilty pleasures. I have a few of those. Yeah, I got the general idea for movie. Just need more of the sets. Yeah, same. Yeah, it's funny enough. That's still another thing I wouldn't mind doing eventually, which is doing Adventurers trilogy. So like have like first movie be don't anyone steal this or I'll sue you. First movie would be Egypt, and then second movie would be Dino Island, and then third movie would be Orient Expedition. And that could also be an interesting trilogy of then I can have like different kinds of adventure movies. Like I could parody different I could parody different things from different adventures other adventure movies. Flight Pants reviews think they're good and enjoyable movies. Bon Scott Productions, No Jungle. Actually, no, there would be Jungle. Actually, like the Jungle would be the opening of the first movie. So there you go. So I would still have Jungle in there. Like it would open with Jungle, like kind of like Raiders of the Lost Ark style, and then later it go into Egypt, and then I would probably have some like Mummy style type stuff. So like then I might pick like I might also like have my adventurers movies be kind of like parodies of different adventure movies. So like first one would be like parodies of the mystical adventure Egyptian movies, kind of like Mummy or Raiders Lost Ark, and then I'm looking for. And then second movie would be parodying Jurassic Park, Dino Island, and then or an exhibition would be parodying globe trotting movies. So that could be fun. Yeah, for a desert movie, I'm going to start like Temple of Doom. Oh, with a musical number? Because yeah, that's what I remember from Temple of Doom. That literally straight up started with a musical number. Which, fun fact, the reason why it was that is because Spielberg, his dream genre was to do a musical, but he never got to, and until now, like he's working on a West Side Story remake, which is going to be coming out later this year, hopefully. So, but yeah, so back then, that was the closest thing he got to do to a musical was the opening, the opening scene of not Raiders Lost Ark, Temple of Doom. So, Box of Production is probably not that. Um, oh no, Bomb Squad Productions. I was gonna do that as well, so don't sue me. Oh dear. Hopefully, you don't have competing adventurers movies here. But just don't steal too many ideas, okay? Bomb Squad, then we're good. Make it different enough. Okay, now just a second. Anyways, good question here. Good question here. Thoughts on the Eternal sets and your favorite one? Again, Eternals, like it's kind of like the more movie that I'm least looking forward to. But yeah, one thing I'll give is it looks like the hints of the movie from these sets is it does look like it's gonna be very more crazy and different. But yeah, I think it's kind of one of those things where like I just think the sets look like strange and weird right now, and I probably won't actually appreciate them until I see more of the movie or until after I've seen the movie. So it may have to be one of those things where like ask me after I've seen more of the movie. But the ones that look coolest to me though is that big like red robot one and the big gray Dorito. I saw someone describe it that way, a big Dorito chip ship. So now I'm not able to unsee that. But yeah, those look interesting. Also, May figures look pretty cool too. But yeah, it's just one of those things where like I'm probably gonna reserve my full thoughts. And I'm probably gonna be more into one once I've seen more of the movie. And then I see a Bomb Squad restaurant fight for opening the movie. Okay, that makes sense. Have somebody get stabbed with a with a flaming stick. Yeah, it's interesting how violent those Indiana Jones movies got for PG movies, or at least the first two movies are PG. It's kind of back when PG actually meant something. And yep, Bomb Squad, anything goes. Yep. I think it is funny with how every franchise just about has a Dorito ship, Star Wars, and now Marvel. What Dorito ship was in Marvel? It was in Star Wars. Was that maybe Star Destroyer? Like I can see some people teasing that being a Dorito ship. It's gonna make me hungry because I used to eat Doritos. Like not as much anymore, but as a kid I used to eat them. I used to like the Cool Ranch kind. Oh man, maybe I stop. I'm gonna make myself hungry. That's a kind of good idea. I might actually add that to my list somewhere for Adventures movie. Start out with a musical number just for a joke of it. That could be fun. Another upload I may have to do sometime. Like if I ever do throwback videos, like from videos I used to make. As a kid, I made a little video. I made a video. Like it was kind of like it's supposed to be a pilot for a TV show. I don't think I ever actually made a full series, but I made Carolina Bones, which was kind of my parody of Indiana Jones. Like it was kind of like basically like a low budget Indiana Jones. So that could be a fun upload to do sometime, just to release that. But that's still another series I need to do sometime is Throwback Thursdays or Flashback Fridays, where I share like some of my older videos from when I was younger, because I did make lots of different Lego movies and such when I was younger, so it could be fun to share those. Some of them don't age well, and some of them are kind of interesting. So, and oh boy, now I got Dorito memes going on here. What have I started? But at the same time, I love it. Dorito TIE Fighter, Indiana Jones, and the Curse of the Dorito Ship. I love it. Let the Dorito memes begin. But yeah, that was a post I saw somewhere. Where's this Doritos Eternal Ship, and I need it on my shelf. I saw someone say. Yeah, what's that Dorito ship? I want it on my shelf. Which one was the Dorito TIE ship, TIE fighter? because I mean, like to me, like Lego makes so many TIE fighters, they just all kind of mesh in my head. And then, yeah, then another one I like to do sometime is my original Johnny Thunder movie that I made. That is kind of the reason why I have Johnny Thunder as my logo. And it probably doesn't age well, but it would be interesting for that to see people's thoughts on it. Although I did have one episode of my podcast where I showed some footage of it, so you can go check that out. You know, my podcast that only lasted one season. Then canceled it after 7 and 1 unofficial episode. And did I see the Lego Ideas Blacksmith? Yes, and it did look quite lovely. And yeah, I am seeing a few Castle fans that are, they're wanting a new set, so nice that they can finally have a bone thrown to them. Boss Club Productions, the tie was in the advent calendar. Oh yeah, that one. The one this year's calendar. Funny, that one I actually thought that looked like Moff Gideon's TIE Fighter. And I know that rumor isn't happening anymore, but now I actually, after watching Mandalorian season 1, I do kind of want Moff Gideon's TIE Fighter too. Like, especially if they could actually figure out a function how to make those wings fold out like that. I actually would kind of want a set like that. And interestingly, we still haven't gotten a Moff Gideon minifigure anyways. But of course, no big deal for me because I kind of pre-ordered Phoenix Customs Moff Gideon, so I'm covered. And Box of Actions, Dane looking back on Bricklink, saw the Phoenix Secret Surprise, and it was so cool. Oh yeah, that's one I definitely want sometime, especially because the Sphinx head is in the haunted house now, so that would be a cool one to use for if I ever made an Egypt movie. But of course, the Egypt movie also got the Scorpion Pyramid for that, so that could be another cool thing is to do some crossovers, have a adventurous movie like that, have a twist at the end where then characters from Bear's Quest and Indiana Jones show up or something. Then have a little bit of crossover there. Or in the final movie, it could be all all characters from all adventure movie franchises coming together, from Jumanji, Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones, all showing up for a big finale or something. Blood Paints Reviews, need to watch The Boys someday. Probably not gonna have maybe, but too graphic for me. That's why I haven't watched it yet. I like the concept of it. The story itself sounds interesting, but it's too graphic for me. I guess I could always watch it on a filtering service like I've done before, but yeah, that's kind of what's turned me back from doing it. But I hear it's pretty good, so I'll believe it. Another thing I've been wanting to do is to watch through all the Star Wars TV shows, not just Mandalorian, but also watch the animated ones too, and then maybe eventually when one of the new shows come out, I can rank them all or something. Yeah, that'd be cool with my adventure movie. I'm using classic pieces only. That definitely gets a nostalgia factor in there. It's funny. I'm actually noticing, in some of the, in both the Haunted House and the Hidden Side sets, actually Legos bringing back some old pieces. I'm like, oh hey, they still have this piece. And Flight of the Pants, glad I was able to make it stream first Saturday night. I haven't worked in a while. I'm most glad that you're able to make it, Fluffy. And have not what? What movies are you looking forward to in 2021? Pretty much the same, like with how 2020 went, pretty much the same movies I was looking forward to in 2020 that never came out. But then also to add some ones, oh yeah, Dune. What are some other ones? I know they're not movies, but the MCU TV shows. What are some other? Oh yeah, the Shang-Chi and Spider-Man. I was about to say the Batman, but that got delayed to 2022. So, but also, are we still doing are we still doing the top 10 anticipated streams for this year, or are we not doing that this year? Because I haven't heard anything from you about that, and we are past the New Year, so. I mean, it's fine for me because there is still a few last 2020 movies I wouldn't mind checking out before I do something like that. But Bomb Squad, I've been wanting to make World War II Navy stop motion, and I think this would be the year because it would be 80 years from sinking of Bismarck. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that's another thing I used to watch from my nephews was some World War II stop motions, and some of those are really good. Like there's one like where they jumped out of a jet with parachutes. That was pretty neat. And some of those can get pretty graphic too. And hello there, the Ice Ninja. Welcome. And probably make that after the Adventurers movie. Okay, fair. What's funny is that most of the anticipated movies of 2021 has same movies on thumbnails my 2020 video. Oh boy. Well, at least that's one thing that's good about those movies being delayed. You could just use them recycling. So it's kind of like I also saw pointed out that like in the Super Bowl last year, like most of the Super Bowl spots for movies that were supposed to come out, like most of those got delayed. Like I think like it was like 2 or 5 of them got delayed. So it might just happen that we might get the same Super Bowl trailers for the same movies again this year. But I still have a good feeling of like whatever happens with movies this year, it's gonna be a good year for TV shows and Disney Plus though, because they got like 3 Marvel shows coming up at least, and then some Star Wars ones. So I kind of feel like it's gonna be a good year for Disney Plus and Marvel shows, Disney Plus and TV shows. We can still do streams if you want. Just might be a little difficult to schedule on a good day. All right. Maybe we could talk later. But again, though, there's still a few last 2020 movies I wouldn't mind watching before I do that. But that's actually what I did last year. Was I watched a few last 2019 movies before I did that stream. So a lot of the stuff that was in my top 10 last year were movies I pretty much just watched. So it might have been some recency bias there, but there might be a lot of that in the 2020 video too, if we did one. But, and by the way, it might be good to get some updates of our top 10s from top 5s from last year too, because I know every time we do that, like we usually end up watching more movies after, so usually we do have a completely different list. Yeah. So so like one thing is, yeah, my top 5 is changed from last year, so if we ever do a stream, I'll reveal what my new top 5 from last year would be. And I've seen Forest Fire's Captain America stop motions. They are super good. Yes, I have seen that one. Yeah, that one's infamously, yeah. Only thing I'm thinking is that Captain America was never that R-rated, but so it seems more like he turned Captain America into the Punisher. But also apparently I actually heard apparently also Forest Fire actually took like made figures and like drilled holes in their heads, so that's how he did like them getting shots. So like wow, that's commitment. And Pants, I know some movies like Halloween Kills are going to release in October this year, no matter what. So if theaters are not open, then it's just going to be to VOD or something. I could see Halloween being a good VOD release, like if it comes to that. But yeah, I think it was sad though that I think last year both me and Fluffy's top anticipated movies were delayed. Like for me, Ghostbusters; for him, Halloween. So that was a bummer. But hey, we'll say though, like one of the good things in 2020 though is that since there was no movies that came out, I got to catch up on some good television, and I never was much of a TV guy before, but now I have discovered some good television on TV. So that actually might be a video I might make on my other channel, Daniel's Movies, my movie channel. Go check it out. I do have a link to it on most of my recent videos. And so yeah, I might make that into a video like top 10 TV shows I watched in 2020. Like either top 10 or a ranking. But at the same time, though, I might just make a top 10 because if I did a ranking, the Office would be in the last place. And I don't want to trigger too many people with that. Yeah, so, sorry, Office fans, but yeah, like I'm still trying to get into it. But yeah, I'm not quite feeling it. Ace Practical's Joker movie was released in 2020. True, I remember you saying that like 2 years in a row. So might be able to do it next weekend. I will have to see if I'm working next weekend. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, keep me posted about that. But we'll say though, I would be more interested in doing a anticipated 2021 video stream because that I might have more stuff to work with while 2020 like yeah I'd be like see where do I line up this movie because yeah, let's also face like most of the movies that came out 2020 were like none of them were really like too spectacular. Most of them were just okay, fine, decent. So although Bill and Ted and Soul were really good. But that's also why I'm glad that if we did do that stream, we're including TV shows. That helps a bit. Then I can add Lego Masters and Mandalorian in there. Funny, I think actually me and Fluffy, we were talking about movies we watched. I think you were saying, yeah, you probably watched more 2020 movies than you did. And I only saw like 13. 13, and one of those is special. So if that doesn't count to you, then I guess it's only 12. No, Fluffy. Unfortunately, I haven't seen Wonder Woman 84 yet, but I do want to. So yeah. So unfortunately, like if I don't, if I'm not able to watch that in time for the stream, I may just have to have that as an honorable mention. But funny though, it is playing in a theater like 45 minutes away from me, so I was almost thinking of doing that. But then I've been seeing some mixed reviews lately, so I'm like, oh. So I don't know. So I might try to see it in the theater. If not, then I might just wait for the Blu-ray. Because I'm not ready to try out HBO Max yet. I'm waiting to save that for Snyder Cut. So. I'll try HBO Max eventually, but save that for something else. And I think I actually legit might be missing a piece here. So then again, every time I save that, then I find it later anyways, so. But yeah, that is kind of an unfortunate thing though. Is yeah, my theater that's closest to me pulled a Fluffy and lost a piece. Yeah. Yeah. No offense, Fluffy, but yes, you do lose pieces way too easily. Just saying. No offense, but you do. Like every time I see you building something, you're missing something. So then I'm like, look under the table, look inside the bag, look more closely at your piles. And yeah, 99% of the time, like usually it's not missing. But no, funny story. Like I still need to release a video about this. There's one piece I thought I was missing in Haunted House. So I did actually order the piece, but then after the piece came in the mail, I actually found the missing piece like in the instruction, like in one of the creases of the pages, like in instruction mail. I'm like, oh shucks. So I guess I have this extra piece now. But yeah, always double check your Guiana pieces, kids, and adults, and teens. This channel. But yeah, that is the unfortunate thing of Wonder Woman 84. Like it is playing in theaters near me, but it's not in my like nearest theater, so I would have to drive like 45 minutes to see it. So not sure if my family would be up for that or not. But should make a collection video. That's actually that would almost be a good idea for a milestone video. Like I was talking about in my latest channel updates video, like that is something I've been waiting to do more for subscribers, is like not to do a milestone video, but basically like when you hit a certain number to like the viewers unlock something. So I already have one planned. Like once I hit 300, you guys are going to unlock a blooper video. So once we hit 300, then they're going to drop that blooper video. Because I actually already have been working on it for like the last year and a half. Like I do have like already like 3 minutes worth of footage on the video, so I really could just drop it right then. just come over to my house and watch Wonder Woman 1984. If I was close to you, that would be fun. Yeah, I would. New vlog. Golden Light flies to Germany's. Golden Light flies to Fluffy's house to watch Wonder Woman 1984. It flies back. Oh dear, that would be fun though. Like if I lived more closer to you, yeah, I would totally do that. I think that's actually what I did with the first episode of Mandalorian. Actually, like before I got to Disney Plus, I actually watched the first episode of Mandalorian at a friend's house. Yes, it's only an 11-hour drive. Oh boy, once I get my own driver's license, I'm gonna have a heck of a time. Because I just always like, I'm not sure if I'll ever actually do it, but I always try to envision like my own like road trips I would do, like if I could drive, like drive to different Lego conventions, like you know, drive to Chicago, drive to Philly, drive to Virginia. see. No, or Fluffy, here's what we do. We do a Zoom meeting, and you turn on your camera, turn the camera over to HBO Max screen, and that's how I watch Wonder Woman. I mean, I guess like that wouldn't be the best quality, but I could work with it. That would be fun, though, to eventually meet some of my YouTube friends in real life. That'd be super fun. Meet Fluffy, meet Jacob Breaks a Lot. That'd be fun. You guys would just have to swear to keep my face a secret, or I'll come in after you. I will find you, and when I do, I will kill you. No. I got you, but my camera might die after 2.5 hours. Well, the movie is 2.5 hours, so there you go. That could work. So might die right on the credits. That can work. Also, I haven't heard of that. Like I've used cameras, and yeah, I don't hear of them dying after a certain number of time. Like I haven't run into that problem yet. But yeah, there you go. So that's two things we can talk about later, Fluffy. The stream and watching Wonder Woman 1984. We'll come up with a date. Yumi couldn't watch it in a private chat. Could save myself $20 to have it and go and drive 45 minutes to a theater. That could be nice. I guess it could also just screen share it, but some streaming services don't let you do that. So I don't know if that's how HBO Max is or not, but. I use my phone as a camera. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how long phone camera batteries last, so that makes sense. That's another thing we could always do is maybe always if you wanted to, I can watch a movie with you, and like if I owned the movie, I can always just like turn it on at the same time you do, so I could just make sure like I'm playing it like synced with you, and that's how we could watch something together sometime. That's always something I thought about. Funny enough, I actually have watched a movie with a friend over a phone call before. Like we were watching a Ninjago movie. I did have. I think I was trying to screen share, but I was having trouble with that, so I just pointed my camera at the screen. And yeah, we did watch like a good 3 minutes of the Ninjago movie, just over the phone. And yeah, my fingers are starting to hurt, and using my fingers don't hurt when I'm building Lego set. It's these darn tenon pieces. I tell you, that's what it is. My worst enemy. Worst enemy in the Lego world. Look at that, nice and smooth. Look at that shine. And hey, if all fails, if your camera dies, you can always just do it. Restart the stream or something. Restart the phone call. Or come back and rotate. Oh dear. Oh boy, what am I touching? What am I teaching the young viewers? Also, I think the Saturn V is now one of my favorite sets. Oh, nice! Did you recently get that set? Also, find out my nephew also just recently got that set recently, so for Christmas. So very cool. And yeah, that's probably one of my favorite sets too. And maybe it's also because the nostalgia of like I got that set like around 2018 and built it. So again, I have nostalgia for things for 2017, 2018. Is that bad? And also 2018, that was around when I was starting to get into the Lego community a lot more. So I did watch the M&R production stream, and that's how I got introduced to Brickitect and Michael MGF. So, or I think I might have watched Michael MGF like 2017 maybe, like around there, like shortly after I remember watching Guardians Showcase, but I think I did follow him like by the time he was doing the Infinity War customs. I am nostalgic for 2019. Well, that's understandable after you have a year like 2020. I am also nostalgic. Like, it's really big, those 3 years, like 2017, 2018, 2019, I'm nostalgic for sometimes. Mostly because we had great movies and Lego sets back then, so. Like, I still have all my movie tickets from 2019. Yep, 2019. It was a new record for most times I had in the theater, and then 2020 probably the most less times. Thinking in 2020 though, I still went a decent amount of times. Like I think I went and saw Onward, and then in the summertime Empire Strikes Back and Tenet. So that's 3. Yeah, that's still pretty good for 2020. And yeah, Tenet, unfortunately, yeah, that's not on the top 10 list. That movie, unfortunately, was kind of underwhelming. Started watching M&R Productions early summer 2016, Just a Good 2014, James Bricks in 2012 with his Zero Factory reviews. Oh wow, so you've probably been watching it longer than I have then. I think the farthest back is like I feel like I might have watched some of Just a Good's top 10 videos like in 2016 or so, and then I think it was and then yeah, I think it was like early 2017 that I started really getting into Just a Good and M&R Productions, and then through M&R Productions I got introduced to Brickitect, so that's how I started watching him. So yeah, I really have been in the Lego community for 2.5 years now, and I am a proud member. I'm a proud member too. So like it is a great community. And then I never was much of a Chang guy though, to be honest. Like I respect his reviews. Like he definitely has very well made reviews, but I probably would rather watch Just a Good or M&R or Brickitect. I think, and yeah, it is kind of interesting that I actually kind of learned about other YouTubers through other YouTubers. Like I think I learned about M&R Productions through Just a Good, and then Brickitect from M&R. So, I guess what does that tell you? For me, somebody like me watching like a community on YouTube grow into this very niche community to what I call very big community now. Yep, yeah, I agree with that. Like, I mean, it's still kind of like a niche community. I mean, like really the only biggest one is Jangbix at 1,000,000 subscribers, but I still say it's a pretty like it is still a big community. Like if you're in that circle. Also, funny enough, like I do realize, like actually for me on YouTube, I kind of get stuck in my own bubble of YouTubers I watch. So I mostly just watch YouTubers associated with Lego movies. So usually when they have like most bigger YouTubers and like YouTubers they'd show something like say YouTube Rewind, I have no idea who most of those people are. Like okay, like I know some of the big ones, like I do know like Mr. Beast and PewDiePie, but yeah, the other ones, yeah, no idea, yeah. So I kind of get stuck in my own bubble, but that's okay. And hello there, NerdBrick101. Welcome to the stream. Build is going pretty smoothly here so far, besides me having to use the dreaded Tenic bricks, but frankly not too difficult yet. I remember one time I saw Mr. Beast ad for sub to PewDiePie back like 2 years ago. Wait, so it was like a Mr. Beast ad for sub to PewDiePie? Okay, because I have seen Mr. Beast ads before. Like I think I did see him do ad for I think it was Honey, but no, I didn't remember. And I also do remember seeing the PewDiePie video about killing to subscribe to the PewDiePie meme. So at least give me that. Like I have seen a few PewDiePie videos. Like I think I've also seen all of his play button videos. Like so, like the gold play button, the diamond one. Yeah, billboard in real life. That's what my mother said once about T-shirts. Walking billboard. I mean, I love T-shirts, but I'm realizing, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. That's still another thing I need to make sometime is my graphic design program used Canva. Apparently, you could actually design your own T-shirts and make it send you for $20. So I need to design myself a Golden Light logo T-shirt that I could start wearing these streams. That and a T-shirt that says "I survived 2020." And then also another fun part of Lego communities, there's always those smaller YouTubers that are not as well known, but so it's nice to when you discover them to support them. And I also know a few that have like they're a lot more smaller, like in number. Like they only have like 1 or 2 thousand subscribers, but they do have a following. So like they have enough of a following. So those are always interesting to see. Guy member Mr. Beast is from and lives in North Carolina. Oh yeah, maybe watch out. You might run into him sometime. I also saw on Instagram that he has a burger chain now too, or at least he has like a Mr. Beast burger. So maybe try that out for me. See what you think. So yeah, that's interesting that there's now a Mr. Beast burger. Wonder how those are. It's hard to sometimes get the bricks into the darn Technic pins. Come on. And it's starting to get a little hot, so remove the hoodie. Oh, sorry if you saw a little skin there. Do you know the movie viewer Zach Pope? Actually, yes, because I watch. I am a frequent viewer of Sean Chandler, and Sean Chandler is friends with Zach Pope. So yes, I do vaguely know him. Yeah, he pops into Sean Chandler's streams sometimes and teases him. It's fun. And I think also, isn't that the same YouTuber that he collaborates with for 3131, I think? Those rankings are cool, like mixing franchises together. I've been watching Zach Pope since he had 90 subscribers. Wow. Or 900 subscribers, pardon me. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I think I also knew Sean Chandler um, before he hit 100,000 as well. And I think it's the same with the former YouTuber James Universe, where like I kind of watched him grow a little bit, like from 10,000 subscribers to 500 to 50,000 to 100, and then he stopped making normal videos and just now is a random YouTuber now. But hey, that's cool. That's the direction we want to take channel, whatever. Yeah. I'm not sure if I've actually seen any Zach Pope videos though, but I am familiar with the name because of Sean Chandler. Used to watch Sean Chandler a lot, but don't watch him as much anymore. And that's too bad because I think actually, funny he did say like 2020 was kind of rough for him like content wise because of having different movies delayed and all. But I feel like he got creative with it, like doing some top 10 videos and all. So I feel like he made the best out of it, like in 2020. I also another movie channel I like watching who is a little bit more underrated. Austin Burke, like he's also kind of similar to Sean Chandler, where he makes movie reviews and rankings and tier lists and whatnot. But he's a good little YouTuber. And then for movie news, I have been watching a lot of John Campea like this last year, like since July of last year around. So, and of course, I do still pay attention to the big guns. You know, your Jeremy Johns and stuff. I still keep up with them sometimes. Yeah, okay, nice. Flippy does watch Austin Burke. Nice, nice. And he has some funny intros too to some of his videos. Like the infamous one was for him the Invisible Man review. He just opened it up with, "Come on, we all know who the real Invisible Man is. His name is John Cena." Oh dear, that was a good one. That's another movie I heard that was really good. I heard some buzz about that one. Um, get Struckmanized. Oh, Struckmanized. Yeah, I see. Get Struckmanized. Do you watch 3C films for movie news? No. The name sounds familiar, but no, I haven't actually watched. Really, for movie news, I watch Campea. Really, John Campea. John Campea show. And then also for video essays, another good YouTuber is Jade Ferelsis Productions. That's another one that I kind of enjoy listening to sometimes. He has a few spicy takes at times, but if you want some good essay videos, that's an enjoyable one. You should check him out. All right, keep that in mind. Maybe thank you in advance in case I end up finding him later and living it. 'I do know there's some functions to this set, so I hope I don't mess it up. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Funny about John's though, I think I really just watch him because one, he's entertaining, and then two, and also a good way to get a quick review, and also two, I just kind of like his rating system. Like everyone else has, letter grade, six, number grade, but no, John's has better when you're drunk. Determining, do you need alcohol with it? Do you not need alcohol? Or are you gonna remind it T minus 1 day? And of course, awesome tacular. So I just like that grading system. Worst feeling with set functions does not. The worst feelings when set functions does not work. Cough, cough. Galaxy Squad. Hive crawler. Cough. I'm not familiar with that one, but I mean, for me, it would be cough, cough. The treehouse, or also. Oh yeah, I guess also the other infamous one would also be that one Black Panther Infinity War set because like it took a while to. Yeah, as Fluffy says, I almost folks out there. But yeah, I do that sometimes. Like I am, like realistically, while I would want to say that if I were an Avenger, I would, as much as I would want to say that I'm a Captain Iron Man, it's more realistically, I'm probably more like Hulk. Maybe I'm more of a combination of Steve Rogers and Bruce Banner. There you go. At least I try to be like Steve Rogers. I think the problem here is not quite lining up correctly. Again, maybe they're not complaining about building a set because that's usually then when people start to bail on me. So to just keep my problems about this set to myself. Golden Might Smash. I've actually done that before too. Like I think I've done that a few times. Like when I would be really angry, I would actually sometimes like take a bunch of brickheads and yeah. So some brickheads have died under my angry hand. But at the same time, they're easy to rebuild, so they're easy targets. Didn't line up quite correctly. Probably still works. Looks a little crooked, actually. Oh, shucks, I actually put it on backwards. There you go, that way. Tricky part is that pin never wants to go into that hole. Oh, there it goes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ever watched Shawshank Redemption? Surprisingly, no. Although I did see your review for it, Fluffy. Though I saw that you watched it recently, but Yeah, funny. Yeah, it is one of those movies. Like, yeah, like I've heard the things. Like, it is the highest. It is like the highest rated movie on IMDb. But yeah, I still haven't checked it out yet. Maybe eventually, but. Classic movies, though. I did recently watch Citizen Kane, a little bit more older classic movie, and probably some people this generation may not appreciate. But if you can appreciate classic movies, then that's an interesting one. It's definitely a good character study movie. And also, I was watching it for the new movie Mank, so it was kind of a little double feature there. That review for some reason did really good for a 30-year-old movie. Well, it's because that it is like sure it's a 30-year-old movie, but again, like it is a popular 30-year-old movie, so it's one that a lot of people like. Like again, it's the highest rated movie on IMDb, so. Now, what annoys me is when some people actually take that literally. Like some people actually take the top movies on IMDb and actually say like, oh, they're saying that these are the best movies. And like, no, they're not saying they're the best movies. They're just the highest rated movies. Don't take it as these are the best movies. No, I feel like that's not what IMDb is saying. It's saying these are the highest rated movies. I don't misinterpret it now. Teal brick, nice. Yeah, it's always interesting when there's that random video that blows up. I find out a lot of my most popular videos are actually just random videos. Like my number one video is a random video. That was my Taika Waititi Marvel logo. But I guess apparently some people are searching that up. Apparently, according to analytics, so I guess people would just want that Taika. Funny because I also think like at first that video did not do as well, but then just kind of climbed over time. And then there's also my Spider-Man tribute video, which I'm glad that got a lot of views because that was one I did work on. So also, I think I saw somebody add that to a playlist, so that helped. But yeah, I honestly do need to do more on my movie channel. But only problem is that that channel doesn't do as well as this channel. So it's pretty much either put something on this channel and get 20 views, or put it on that channel and gets 2 views. So. But that's another thing I do talk about in my. I know it's so weird that the random video would blow up. LOL, right? But that's YouTube for you. Maybe I should just experiment sometime and make a YouTube channel or just make random videos to see what happens. The random channel. Make that, see what happens. Watch it blow up. By the way, it's been a while since I've seen shown people overall build, so there you go. It's really just a skeleton right now. So it's kind of that part of the build where it doesn't look like the final product, but as you keep going, it kind of morphs into it. It's kind of that's kind of the other satisfying thing about Lego, seeing the build grow. Then Oh yeah, another thing I'd be curious to see, Fluffy, is since you end up seeing a lot more 2019 movies during this year, of where those would be placed on your top 10 list, like if you're able to update it. Like I think you watched Knives Out, Peanut Butter Falcon, and Ford v Ferrari, so I would be curious to see if any of those would, like, where would those be on your list now? Funny, Ford v Ferrari actually has gone up the list. Like it's probably because, like, funny enough, actually, like Ford v Ferrari actually might be like number 2 or number 1, like going back and forth between like Ford v Ferrari and Endgame. Funny enough, I actually have seen Ford v Ferrari more times than Endgame actually. Like I have watched Ford v Ferrari like 4 times now. So I might be the biggest Ford v Ferrari fan. I still want to make a Ford v Ferrari mock for just my own pleasure. Like I probably wouldn't put on Lego Ideas because it probably wouldn't be allowed, but for my own pleasure. Also, I guess I'll have to follow the steps of these instructions carefully because I still idea I want to do is I wouldn't mind doing making like a Lego Game Boy, like in the similar style. So maybe better watch and learn as I build this. Bond Squad Productions, Misa back, and watched yesterday like 13 times. Wow. I mean, I knew you liked it yesterday. I didn't know you liked it that much. Now, the question: did you watch yesterday? Yesterday? No, you don't have to answer that. Yeah, maybe you should just start watching it every day, so then you can start saying every day, "I watched yesterday." Yesterday. See, what is the movie you have seen the most? I think you mean seen the most. Mine is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which I've literally seen 45 times. Whoa! Used to watch it every 45 night, like all the way through, like the whole movie, like all the way through. Because that would be part of the question. Is there's movies where like I watch them, like sometimes I watch them all the way through, and then there's some movies where like I put them on all the time, but I don't watch the whole thing. Like just like watch some of it, watch some favorite parts. But so yeah, it kind of depends if you mean all the way through or it just me like what like turning on the movie. So because yeah, it's probably some movies I frequently put on. Uh, gosh, like a movie too. Funny enough, like I don't always watch it all the way through, but I find myself playing on it a lot. Another one for some reason, Peabody and Sherman. That's a good animated kids time travel movie. Of course, the Spider-Man movies. What's another ones I turn on a lot? Also, it depends of if I've watched a TV show. Like then sometimes, like if I'm just on the gills of finishing a great TV show, I may be rewatching that. So yeah, I do that with Firefly and Mandalorian sometimes. Both of those are really good shows, by the way. Like Firefly, that's a recommendation. Like to all of you that are Mandalorian fans, check out Firefly. Flight fans all the way through. Okay, that would be a little bit tricky. I may have to think through that one, but Boxcar Productions. I've seen Lord of the Rings like 12 times. Nice. Like, yeah, Lord of the Rings. That's a movie series I started watching. Yeah, that is one I can see myself watching like once a year. Like there's that. Like usually there's that. Those like a few choices of movies I watch every year, so I can see the Lord of the Rings becoming that. Like maybe watching through all 3 movies, like every year. Princess Bride, that's another one. Like that, Princess Bride is another movie I had to watch like at least once a year. And oh, speaking of Spider-Man, by the way, I did recently rewatch Spider-Man over Christmas holiday with a friend who hadn't seen it before, so that was fun. But yeah, I think there are a few movies where like I. Oh yeah, another good topic. Lefty Pants. I saw that you watched Iron Man 3. Yeah, I watched Iron Man 3. Like okay, like there's four. I think it's either 4 or 5 MCU movies I hadn't seen all the way through before. Um, like I've only seen I think technically 18 MCU movies. Like there's a few like Winter Soldier and Iron Man 3 that like I know what happens in the movies, but I actually haven't seen them all the way through myself. So I finally actually watched Iron Man 3 this morning. So that was interesting. And I actually kind of posted a mini review of it on my Instagram, but yeah, it's basically like I could see why I could see why one would love it, I could see why one would hate it, but I'm more in the middle of it, but yeah, I do think it has some good moments. Like some of the best moments are with okay, I could get bad moments out of the way. I think some parts are actually kind of goofy. like Elder Killian's henchmen, like with like the powers, like like the like the light up powers, like in recovering limbs, like lights and like fire breathing stuff. Like I just thought that was like goofy. It's like whenever they get on the screen, I actually just rolled my eyes. So it's kind. So it's like an overall serious movie, and then just and then like, you just have like goofy moments like that. But good side though, like I do kind of feel like the best stuff is like character moments with Tony. Like some people may complain about him like having anxiety attacks, but I actually kind of feel like he would realistically be that way after what he saw in New York. And he also had a nice little connection with the kid who comes back later in is it Harley? Yeah, Harley who comes back later in Endgame. Um, I got the Bomb Squad said back there, seeing Red versus Blues for first 15 seasons 4 times. Wow, that's a lot of times to see that many seasons at a time. And yeah, that's another thing of I never did rewatch much TV shows before, but now that I've found some great TV shows last year, I can see myself rewatching. And um, Iron Man, the small town Iron Man 3 is a town like 2 hours away that was abandoned. I think they filmed the movie right before they destroyed the town. Oh wow, that's cool. Kind of reminds me of another movie I've watched before, Fireproof, which is about firefighters. And there is actually a sequence where they needed to burn a house, so they actually were able to find a house that was about to be destroyed anyway. So they actually got permission to use the house and do burn it for the movie. So there you go. Also, the whole final battle was filmed in Washington D.C. Oh wow. And yeah, that was another thing that saved the movie for me was the finale was pretty cool. Like it is messy when you really start thinking about it, but I enjoyed myself watching it. Like it is kind of epic, like when all the Iron Man suits come in and whatnot. Although weird that the villain lost to Pepper though, not Tony. Like, come on. Yeah. At least it's better than Iron Man 2. Because at least Iron Man 3 is not boring. I can't say the same for Iron Man 2. But but yeah, I am going easy on it though because I know that was your first MCU movie you saw in the theater with Fluffy, so I know how that feels. Like that's how I am with Homecoming. Like I have a little bit of attachment to Homecoming because it was my first MCU movie I saw in the theater. Same with First Avenger. Like First Avenger was my first Marvel movie, so I have a soft spot for it. But yeah, so it's good for me to finally catch up on some MCU movies I haven't seen before. I probably will for the rest of the. Like I do have like 4 more MCU movies I haven't seen before. I definitely want to watch all of them by Black Widow because that's still another thing I wouldn't mind doing with you, Fluffy, which is you and me doing a ranking together of like all the MCU movies with Black Widow and maybe include the TV shows in there too, assuming that Falcon and Children and WandaVision has been out by then. And Homecoming is the second best live action Spider-Man movie. As long as you say Homecoming, then I'm okay. I'm okay because yes, I do actually like Homecoming. Like that is probably my top 3 Spider-Man movies actually. Like I really love Homecoming. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Fluffy. Spider-Verse is better than both of them. I was just thinking about doing a ranking together. Yeah, that was actually something I was thinking about last year, actually, when Black Widow was originally supposed to come out. Was I want to do a ranking with Black Widow, and yeah, now like maybe we might wait till at least Falcon and Winter Soldier and WandaVision come out, and then Black Widow, so then make it be a ranking of like the 24 films with the TV shows. So it'd probably be a long video though, depending on how long we talk. But thinking though, it would basically be like a Super Carlin Brothers style ranking video, like if you've seen their ranking videos. Like the two people can go back and forth on their ranking. Bongso Productions, dang, there's a 3-year gap between Dial Island or Next Mission. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, that's why Next Mission was such a big return for Johnny Thunder, really. Like, I think I actually have some old catalogs where it was like, Johnny Thunder returns. Like, it was a big deal. Ooh, best out of 2020. Ooh, probably Bookshop, Haunted House. This set, yeah, I think I'm gonna like it by the time I'm done with it. So, and I don't have it yet, but the Avengers Tower, like that looks pretty cool. I don't have it yet, but it looks cool. What else came out this year? Oh yeah, the Mario sets. Those are fun. Just a starter course for that one. And then the Wave 2 is kind of disappointing, but oh well, what you gonna do? Really? Honestly, the police station is the best modular in a good while. Huh. Interesting. I can see that though. Yeah. Police station I'll probably get eventually because yeah, I do like modulars and I think it's a good enough modular. So yeah, but bookshop I really liked though. Like I would recommend that one. Right. Plus, at the same time, I'm biased though. I'm a modular guy, so every time I get a new modular, it automatically gets in my top 5 Lego sets of all time. So.
Okay, so
Um, Funny story since the chat is slowing down a little bit. New friend of mine, Jeremy. I think I'm slowly getting him back into Lego because he's one of those guys where like he was into Lego as a kid, but then he kind of fell out of it over years. But then since he's met me, it seems like he's slowly getting back into it. Like I even took him to the Lego store to get a Pick-a-Brick cup, and then he actually researched some Pick-a-Brick stuff later on his own. And then I just saw today he actually bought a Lego set, so I think I'm slowly getting him back into Lego. And then he also has built 2 MOCs, so it's kind of interesting to see that I think I'm getting somebody back into Lego. And found a good deal too. Like he got a classic set. It was like 1,500 pieces for $30. So he found a good deal. Bomb Squad Production. Do I have a Senior Polymorph fig? I actually do. Yes, I do. I think that could be an idea for a video is Adventurers minifigures collection video because I do actually have quite a few good Adventurers figures. But yeah, I think I did get one of the jungle sets back in the day for Senior Palomar. So, and I do have the golden seal. So, and yes, I also have Max Villanova too. So. I mean, I actually have those minifigures in a bag number, so I could legit grab them right now if I wanted to. Funny of Max Milno though, like I actually saw one Adventurers video where somebody named him Carl, so I keep almost calling him Carl. Shut up, Carl. Well, and Oh wow, look at this. I almost thought it was a sticker, but nope, that's printed. Look at that. Shiny. Oh, usage of minifigure stance. There you go. And oh wow, look at this. Also printing for reset and power. I'm not sure if you can quite see that, but that's super dope right there. Oh, I'm already seeing right here. This is actually where the slide is going to be, actually. Like, slide it in there, and then... Oh, wow. There you go. Nice. Just hope I didn't get that function wrong, because would hate... That's the worst of when you think you got the build pretty well, and then you messed up on the functions, and start all over again. Winter Village train station. And also the treehouse. All right, and that's what we got so far. Should we go on to the next bag, or see, should we move on to the next bag or not? How much we got in this next bag? Maybe I actually might as well wrap it up here, but yeah. So that's the first 3 bags. So that's the actual Internet System player itself, looking real good. You got the power reset right there already. And I'm assuming that's going to be where you're going to insert the tape. But yeah, few little small things with the build so far, but so far it's been a breeze. And yeah, I think I'll come back and work on this more later. And again, I might actually work on it some offline, because I just started to think it's probably better. Better, because then I just get too many parts of the stream. So, and last question: what movie do you think gets too much hate? Ooh, put me on the spot. Gets too much hate. I'm trying to think through some. I'm sure there are some I can think of, but I also just can't think of them at the moment. Maybe like a Ninjago, because some people don't like that, but I actually thought it was pretty good. And then there's also a few like kids movies I used to watch as a kid that some people like to hate on, but I like them. like stuff like people don't like the Last Ice Age movie, but I liked it. So there you go. I mean, maybe even Spider-Man 3. Like I don't love it, but I don't think it deserves like that as much hate. I mean, I don't think it has as much hate anymore, but I still think there's like, well, they definitely messed up the story, but there's still some parts of the story, like in the themes, I think they do it pretty decently. Like with like Sandman, also the themes of revenge. Like I actually think those are pretty strong. So, I mean, maybe to end the stream with a hot take, I actually might prefer Spider-Man 3 over Far From Home. Boom, there you go. Anyway, maybe end the stream before a bunch of Far From Home fanboys come at me. But yeah, so thank you all for watching Bomb Squad Productions, Bomb Squad Productions, Flood Pants Reviews. Who else did we have in here earlier? The Ice Ninja, and I think we also had one guy, Brick something or other. So thank you so much for coming into the stream and asking questions. Always enjoyed chatting with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, see you later.